Hi, cat. Come and get some mango, baby.
One, two, 1, 2, 3. Self-awareness is a superpower. My name is KathyLaDonna. Welcome to Soul and Vibration. I hope the free thinkers are doing well. And if you're not doing well, I'm happy to remind you that you are the most powerful person that you know. You are the most powerful person that you know because only you can create your reality. Hey guys, today is Tuesday, January 31st, and the day adds up and reduced to the number 3 vibration. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. So when it comes to the day, January 31st, and adding up to number 3 vibration, I look at how the number 3 energy is repeated. I look at the moon in Gemini conjunct Mars. So similar to yesterday, today feels like another high energy day. High energy day where you could find yourself all of a sudden feeling more busy than normal, even though you have no plans, but you make yourself busy because you come up with these ideas and a sense of urgency around these ideas when really there's no sense of urgency around these ideas, but there's this feeling to do something. It's like move and do something. And it's like it needs to happen fast. I look at how Mars energy, Mars is in Gemini and Tuesday is associated with Mars energy. So Mars is conjuncting the moon, and Mars energy is that fuel that moves us, that gets us going. And with Mars in Gemini conjunct the moon, this is where we're motivated by our community, our family, our siblings, our mothers, our homes, our safe space, the things that's within close radius to us, and also communication, how we're communicating and are we nurturing communications. So what I love with Mars and Gemini energy, this energy can help us to nurture our relationships with people that we've known since childhood, or rekindle or reconnect these connections, or even keep in touch, because Mars energy there gives these connections, like it makes them matter, is what I get from that. And with the day being the 31st, 3 plus 1 is 4. So the number 3 is creative, it's expressive, and at the same time, it wants to do things on its own terms. But 3 plus 1 is 4, and the number 4 is structured. So on this day, this is where we find ourselves wanting to color within the lines. So it's like we want to do something wild, but want to do something wild but safe at the same time. To me, coloring between the lines, let me give an example of coloring between the lines. Coloring between the lines is, say, going skating and there's a skating ring. So it's like, that you can skate, but you skate within this area. So to me, coloring between the lines is having some type of structure or having some type of organization, but then being free within that area. So something about this day encourages that. Also very similar to yesterday, this day encourages authentic and new ideas. And of course, the 31st aspect of the day, this is where these ideas are brand new, they're original, but at the same time wanting them to fit within the lines. What's beneficial of that is that, yes, these great ideas could be beneficial and they're not out of touch with reality because of that sense of structure. But then the issue with that is that we have these great ideas, we're motivated to do certain things, but then we limit and restrict ourselves because we want to bring them within between the lines. To me, bringing them within between the lines is saying, okay, I'm getting dressed and I'm gonna dress my own way, but I'm also going to check on the people around me to see like how they're dressed, to make sure I'm not dressed too far away from where they're dressing. So with this energy, I get the feeling of, say, a kite grounded on a string somewhere. So it's like there is this sense of authenticity and uniqueness to the energy, but at the same time, it's also relatable. So that's what I'm getting with the energies within this day. A need for freedom, creativity, authenticity, originality, but at the same time wanting to be relatable with that. And I guess as I'm feeling it and thinking about it in my head, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. So there's nothing wrong with that. So it's like a person is allowing the inner child within them allowing the inner child within them to play, but at the same time, they're guidelines. And to me, that could be beneficial, because for me, sometimes my ideas could be so big, and because they're so big, I get overwhelmed and I procrastinate and nothing happens. Where when I think about, say, coloring between the lines, I think about utilizing some kind of a template. And from that template, it's like there's a step-by-step process. And that step-by-step process kind of reins me in. So when it comes to the energies within this day, you could find yourself coming up with great, authentic, unique ideas, and then figuring out ways to rein them in. So to me, this is finding some kind of a template in order to make it happen. Where for me, like say me doing these daily videos, to me doing these daily energy update videos, it's almost like a template. It's almost like a structure that helps me to color within the lines. So it's like, yes, every day I'm speaking about the energies within the day, or what stands out to me, or what I'm connecting with. But at the same time, as I color within the lines, this is me sharing my perspective and different things as I'm sharing this. So to me, that might be something that you're missing, and this day helps you to come to that realization, to realize that you have a great idea, but you need to figure out some kind of a way to put that idea out there, some kind of a structure for that idea. So it's like, for me, it's these daily videos, that's the structure, but I get to color freely within the lines. When it comes to, say, spirit animal associated with this day is the turtle. And the turtle energy deals with security, stability. Also, what's coming to mind when I think of the turtle energy, I'm thinking about playing it safe. I don't know why, that's what's coming to mind with the turtle energy. I'm thinking about a person playing it safe and have played it safe so long to the point that they missed a lot of opportunities. When I'm thinking of the turtle energy, I don't know why my mind immediately went to, say, like a bridge and burning a bridge, and how it's beneficial sometimes when you can't climb over bridges. And maybe the bridge is only down temporarily, even though you feel like it's down forever. And I'm looking at the time and it's 3:11, and everything ties into this. So I think of the number 3 energy, like the day adding up to the number 3 is resourceful, it's creative. I think about the number 11 is impulsive, it's direct, it's fiery. I think of the number 5, sudden and unexpected changes. So some of you might have recently experienced some sudden and unexpected changes in your life that burned some bridges or burned a bridge. And I feel like the bridge is temporarily down and it's not down forever. But the benefit of this bridge being temporarily down is that it forces you to be independent. It forces you to go within and, figure things out on your own, and then build up that strength within you and yourself, knowing that you can trust you can depend on you. So when that bridge comes up, you interact and deal with people different. Like I think about me personally, where there were points in my life where I went through the hermit stage, where just like the hermit, I had to go on this quest, go within, kind of withdraw, disconnect. And after some time of me understanding myself so much better and learning what boundaries are, how to set them, self-worth, all these different things that I learned about myself, after I was able to go back out and integrate, interact, reconnect. And it's like the connections are so much better because I show up in a way that is authentic. I thought I was always being authentic before, but there was absolutely no way I was being authentic if I wasn't nurturing myself and putting myself first. Because it's important for us to take care of ourselves and take care of ourselves completely so we can have the strength and energy to fully show up for others. So to me, I was being inauthentic because what I need and what I want didn't matter, even though deep inside I wanted it to matter. So to me, there was an imbalance there, where for me now, it's like, okay, I check in with myself often. Okay, how does this make me feel? How does that make me feel? Okay, I'll do more of this. Okay, I don't want any more of that. Let me take a step back and reflect some more. So to me, it's almost like me having my inner child beside me. And maybe before, I would send my inner child to go hide in the closet so that I can interact and engage with some people, and then tell my inner child to come back out when they're gone because I'm ashamed of my inner child. Where now as an adult, it's like, no, my inner child stays right here with me. And I will not send my inner child away or feel ashamed of my inner child for anyone or for anything. So it's like, to me, conducting myself and doing things completely different, where it's like, okay, how does my inner child feel about this, that, or the next? And okay, and checking in often. How are you feeling? Are you okay with this? Are you okay with that? How does this make you feel? How does that make you feel? And putting my focus on how I'm feeling, because whenever I talk about feelings, sometimes it brings me back to say certain things that I see online where they say feelings aren't facts, feelings don't matter, this, that, and the next. No, feelings aren't facts, but they're beneficial to find out the thought process that you're experiencing at the moment. Feelings to me help to see like how we're creating our reality, because thoughts are what create feelings. So feelings are important, because if I could get to the bottom of what I'm feeling, I could get to the bottom of what I'm thinking, address that thought, redirect that thought, have better feelings, have better experiences in life, because now I'm creating what I actually want to create, and instead of creating what I don't want. So with the turtle energy, I'm getting the feeling for some people, it's like, the need to step away from your comfort zone, the need to be okay if a bridge appears to be broken or detached, or there's a separation at the moment, because it's only going to help you to be more stronger and confident within yourself as certain parts of you is developed because of this sudden and unexpected change. The card associated with the day is the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position. So the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position, as you can see, that person is hard at work, working on creating stability for themselves. And the number 8 deals with systems and cycles. And for me, I had to create a system for myself, one that works. So that's me saying, okay, on these days I'll do this, on these days I'll do that, but create the kind of system where I don't feel overwhelmed, I don't feel overworked, where I'm able to do what I have to do and even more, and achieve the things that I want and possibly more, create room to achieve more. But first it comes down to a system, and success is a system, not a secret. So with these cards coming out, what's coming to mind is the importance of reflecting on the system within your life. How does your system work for you? And all aspects of our lives has some kind of a system running it. So when it comes to any area of your life that's not running the way how you would like it to run, that's because there's something with that system that isn't working. So if it's diet, there's something about the system that isn't working. Maybe it's sleep, not getting enough sleep, or consuming the right things, or balancing the right things, or the order of, there's so many things. So if it's finances, there's a system running it. Diet, there's a system running it. Relationship, there's a system running it. And behind every system is a thought process. So with the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles coming up, to me this is coming up with the Eight of Pentacles card coming out. This brings me to the importance of coming up with a practical step-by-step system that makes sense to you in order to get you to the next level, whatever the next level is, whatever the next thing is. And on this day, like yesterday, a lot of creative, resourceful ideas are coming out. And you just want to make a note of these ideas, because eventually there'll be a time to put use to these ideas, to make use of these ideas. But the energy within the day will help for you to create and think of the structure that you need to be able to create freely in. And at the same time, too, pay attention to how much freedom you need and what makes you feel alive. and think about what kind of system would possibly work for you, where you're able to show up, give your all, but at the same time feel fulfilled, feel accomplished. You guys, such a pleasure sharing this message with you as usual. If you would like to book a tarot card reading, natal chart reading, or check me out on Patreon, the links are in the description box below. If you're still here with me, I'd love to hear about it. Please let me know by dropping me a yellow heart in the comment box below. I would love to hear from you and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Love yourself as if your life depended on it, because it does. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.